What's up guys, Bolt here bringing you a brand new Fast and Furious car remake. In today's remake we're making Takashi's Nissan Fairlady Z33 or the 350Z from Tokyo Drift. The kind of like gray and black one. If you know Takashi, he was the Drift King in the Tokyo universe in the Fast and Furious until Sean dethroned him with the, I believe it was the Mustang Fastback with a Nissan Skyline engine inside it. You have to watch the movie. No spoilers in this. So, well, I guess that was kind of spoilers. But anyways, to start off, I want to take full credit on being the very first one on YouTube to make a Takashi 350Z video. I believe I am the very first one. If I'm not, please let me know down in the comment section down below. Now, I'm not talking about, you know, people making remakes of the Elegy or the ETR1 versions. No, this is the ZR380, the Elegy ZR380 version, and it looks a lot better than anything else in my opinion, and it looks a lot closer. You can make it look a lot closer because it is based upon a 350Z in general. So, as I always say, I am going over the aesthetics, the appearance, and the visual design of the car. If you guys have any comments or concerns, please leave them down in the comment section down below. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's start off with the base stuff I always start off with, which is price and stuff you may need. So first off, you need to go to the Arena Wars website. Right in the middle of the home page, you need a workshop. That's going to cost you, at the minimum, probably about $2 million. You can probably spend a bit more on it. I bought the pretty basic stuff. I bought the mechanics too, but it cost me about $2 million. You could probably buy it for like maybe 1.5, depending. You want to go over to the Arena vehicles. Now, if you've been getting the arena points from doing races and such, you will be possibly getting the trade price, which is $1,608,000 for the Apocalypse ZR380. I unfortunately don't, so I had to buy a brand new one for my Morimotos. This one here was free, and I'm not going to say how, but you do want the apocalyptic version. You do not want the Future Shock or the Nightmare version. So we're going to go with the Apocalypse version. This is what it looks like. And this is what you can make it into, but that's not where we're going to make it into. We're going to make it into the iconic 350Z Fairlady Z33. So, let's get into the customization. I'll see you right in there. As you can see, the ZR380 is in the sports category. You cannot use this in races, so do not expect that. I know it's very aesthetically more pleasing than the other cars. It does have armor, which I can't get rid of, which is unfortunate. A lot of things there are on this car that I want to get rid of and change and make better, but unfortunately this is what I came up with for the basic version. It is pretty expensive because you're going to be spending probably about $4 million between a workshop and the car itself, unless you have the discounted price, which I highly doubt because I've been doing the war stuff and the arena points just, they don't give enough points. I don't think they're just, it's a stupid system in my opinion. Alright, so we're going to get on with the aesthetics. Again, if you do want a drift build, I can show you exactly how to make it a drift build. Unfortunately, you cannot take any armor off, so having no armor on it is a lot better. To start off, you want to have the brakes with just the stock brakes. You don't want to put on the race brakes. In order to make this a drifting vehicle, you want to have stock brake. From there, we're going to move on to the boost. Now, he does have a kind of nitrous oxide or NOS bottle in the back of the car or inside the car somewhere, but it doesn't really show where in the movie or in any photos that I could find. So I just went with the boost 100%. You know, it does make the car a lot faster and a lot more fun as well. It gives you the essence of having NOS. Moving on to the bumpers, we're going to go with the front bumper. You want to make sure that is stock because you don't want any rust. For the rear bumper, you want to keep that stock as well. That way you have no rust. From there, we're going to go into the bodywork. Now, the spikes, you don't want any spikes because you want a nice clean vehicle, nice clean build. No blade, no armor plating, and no roll kit. Moving on from there, we're going to go to the engine. The engine, you want to put the highest level, which is level 4 on here as well. Again, I'm going over the drift build and the aesthetics this time, so it's going to be a bit of a different video. Exhaust, you want to keep the stock exhaust. You don't want any exhaust on the sides, as you can see. You just want to keep those big bore fenders. You want to keep them none. because you don't want any rusty versions of this. For the hood, you want to keep that stock as well. Again, Rockstar could have made this car a beautiful car, even made it possibly a Benny's car, or made a stock version and then have it be able to transform into the ZR380 armored version. For the lights, now I went with the stock lights because his car is pretty much stock lights. There's no neon kit on this car. They don't really have any neon in the movie except for like when they're doing the car show inside like the trunks and such. No liveries at all. Moving on from there, you can name it something if you want. I'm just gonna call it this. I'm gonna call it the Fairlady Z33. There. Or you could name it DK. It doesn't really matter. Okay. For the plate, I went with the Yankton plate, which you guys can't actually get. I know if it was me, I would probably go with maybe like a blue and white 2 with a custom plate. Since I don't really know how the Japanese plates work, I didn't make a custom plate and I didn't put a custom plate on this. I went with the tuner one. I think it looks the best. Respray, we're going to be saving that for last. For the spoiler, you want to put none. First off, this is a very good thing because for the drift build, you want no spoiler. They do add a bit of traction and you don't want that for a drift build. The only thing I could say is I wish they had better wings. There are a few that could work pretty well, but there's nothing that looks the closest as none. It could be a little bit higher yet, but I mean it's what we got to work with in GTA. So transmission all the way up, turbo all the way up, vertical jump you want none because you don't want to be jumping as you're trying to drift. For the wheels, you want to go to wheel type. Now if you're doing a drift build, I highly recommend either a muscle wheel or an SUV wheel. Now the reason I say that is because any other of the wheels, which is high-end, low-rider, off-road, sport, or tuner, they all have more of a traction-based wheel form. So yeah, if you have sport ones on, which you want to recreate the actual car, you want to go to sport, you want to go to stock rims, and you want to put on the Wangan Master. Those are the closest ones you're going to get for the actual car. So from there, we're going to go to wheel color. You want to put on the black steel. Tires, you don't want any tire design on there. Also don't want any bulletproof tires. And for the tire smoke, I just went with white because I never really changed that. For the weapons, you want to get rid of the ram weapons. You start out with the light scoop. Just get rid of that. For the primary weapons, you don't want any of them either. And proximity mine, that is totally up to you if you want one or not. I didn't put any on because it's pretty much just an everyday driving, drifting vehicle. So after that, we're going to go to the very last thing, which is respray. Now, respray is a bit interesting because I have two things. I have one as a crew color and one as a basic color if you guys can't get a crew color to work for you, or if you don't know how to, or if you can't get it. What I recommend is, if you don't have a crew color available, I recommend either going metallic and midnight silver and possibly adding a maybe like stone silver pearlescent over top. If you look at my custom crew color I made, which will be on the screen probably right about now, this is what it changes to, and it's also down in the description below so you guys can check that out. This is the crew color I have, and the pearlescent on it is a stone silver to kind of give it a little bit of shine, a little bit of like grayish effect to it, so it does make it more of a dark gray than what it kind of seemed. And that right there is it. That is how you recreate Takashi's Nissan Fairlady Z33 or the 350Z from Tokyo Drift that Takashi or DK drives, the Drift King, you know. So again, I thought I would end it at a decent area. I know a lot of people do a lot of drag races as well, so the reason why I put the 100% boost on is because you can get this car going pretty fast and it can beat a lot of vehicles. So I know it is a drift video and it is a drift build, but it can also do a decent, decent drag too. So because people don't expect the whole boosting of it, and you hit that NOS, it just takes off like this. And it recharges as well, so you can hit it again before. Hit about 150. I think that's going to be doing it for today's video. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, and if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or suggestions, please leave them down in the comment section down below. You can always follow me on Twitter. It's down in the description below as well. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell to be notified when my next video or live stream is going to be up on my channel. Don't forget that smash that like button, because it only takes a few seconds of your day to make my day. With all that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you guys in the next video. I'm out. Catch you later. Peace.